Hello, 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 and welcome back to the show, everyone. We made it to Thursday, so we're on Thursday, and we've only got one more day left in this week. One more lovely 24-hour span of time, and then we are done. Anyways, I hope you've had a good week so far. My week has been pretty busy. I can't actually believe that it's Thursday already, but I have been pretty busy. Been staying down track. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well for a Thursday. So, once again, before I start, what I do every morning is I open up Twitter, I go to the For You tab, I start scrolling, and I just react to whatever I see there. Yeah. It's usually a bit of a mess, but we'll see. I don't really plan this. I just do this in one take. I'll just shoot it. I just hit record and I just start scrolling and reacting. That's all I do. There's no sophistication here. Don't come here for sophistication. This is not where you're going to find it. Anyways, let's have a look. Let's see what's going on today. Sorry, I'll go back to home tab, and we're on the For You. Yes, we are. Get it in there. First of the bat, Kayla. Hannah, come on, David Christoffoli. Find the courage to stand against this toxic and divisive voice that will separate us by race. More than ever, Queenslanders need some leadership. Attaching value to race is wrong, and you know it. Say no to racial apartheid. Vote no. Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, David should do it. I think he's just a bit scared. Not scared. He's just a bit cautious at the moment. Wow, my hair's going everywhere today. I think he's just a bit cautious. You know, David's very close. He looks like, from my vantage point, from what I can see, he looks like he'll be the next Premier of Queensland. He's going to run a very good race. He's a very solid candidate. He's worked out his lines. He's great for the job. And I think he's just being a bit cautious on that one. That's all. Yeah, he doesn't want to take too much focus away from, you know, the current failings that are underway there in Queensland. Scott Phillips, a reminder that Governor Lowe is apparently the fall guy for our current economic woes. While past and present federal governments continue to run stimulatory budget deficits, he made mistakes for sure. But so did every other international central banker. Okay, two things. Yes, he made mistakes, and for that, he should have been fired. Just for those mistakes. You know, you get to this level, that's what happens. You know, if you have a footy team, if the Cowboys lost 12 games in a row and they got the wrong lineup, they got the wrong game plan, they got everything wrong for 12 weeks in a row, I'd expect the coach to be fired. Just saying. Governor Lowe has one job: keep inflation at 2%. What happens? Why is it at 7%? You failed. It's one job. Look it up. Go into check it out. Check out what central bank's for. That's it. And they didn't do it. But yes, a reminder that Governor Lowe is apparently the fall guy. That's the other thing. He is taking the rap for. Yeah, sure, he failed. He should be fired for that. Yes, done. Okay, that's clear. But it doesn't mean he's taking the blame. He should take the blame for the current economic situation that's been caused by, 15 years of just craziness? Absolute craziness. This stimulatory budgets, like, Jesus Christ, it's been non-stop. Ever since the GFC. That's not his fault. He didn't do that. Anyways, let's continue on. This is very serious. I'm getting a little bit serious here. What's Benny saying? Yet another example of the Economic Protection Authority failing to meet their statutory obligation. Oh, they're still talking about the CARP. CARP down. Oh no. Is it Paul Carp? No, I'm not going to put Paul Carp in there. No. It's just Thursday. I don't need him popping back into my timeline too much. You got to be careful with it. That's how I figured out that the For You tab works now. You don't engage with those people and they won't show up. So don't take the bait. Don't engage unless you want to see more of it. That's basically the rule here. Okay, the Royal Australian Navy is proud to continue their partnership with the South Sydney Rabbitohs and acknowledge our people who serve our nation at home and at sea. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, go Anzac Day. We have an ongoing water issue in Newcastle. Yeah, what the fuck? Who's running? Like, these councils can't even get the water right. They can't even get the water done. They can't even do the basics. Oh, fuck. Here we go. We're right in. This is the bait. I'm talking about, people. Here we go. to Twindenberg, quote tweeting Greg. Fucking. How do I do that? One thing I did notice though, see the chart is by Greg. He's posting his own charts these days. That's good. Plus the source is to ATO and budget papers. And get the data, created a data wrapper. I think I'm actually going to download this. I think I'm going to download Data Wrapper and start making some of my own charts. And I'm going to put Greg's name on them. Why not? I'm going to see, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to put some Greg charts out there. I'm going to see if people can actually tell the difference. See where they can see where I'm doing the fuckery. Because there's always some fuckery going on with Greg's little charts here. It just depends on how deep you want to go. Anyways, let's have a look. What is it? The ALP have signed up to Scott Morrison's tax system, which in 2025 will see everyone earning less. And they did. Which in 2025 will see everyone earning less than 100K paying more tax than they did a year ago. Okay. Now, what happened to stage 1 and 2 of these tax cuts? This is stage 3. Yeah, cool. What were the first 2 stages? What was that all about? Anyways, this is Greg likes bracket creep. He likes bracket creep because they want more spending to spend on stupid shit. Most likely, I don't know, the charges are, you know, the car charges, that's the big one. This is the big grift for this week, is the car charging people. You know, they want their difference. Oh, if you're watching Benny, yeah, you know, Benny, you explained to me perfectly, like, well, not perfectly, but you explained to me pretty well how the wholesale price of electricity is one thing and the retail price is another. So the wholesale price, yeah, you can manipulate, you can bring it down with supply and demand, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But the retail price actually has the cost of the infrastructure built into it. So if you've got to put up more power lines, blah, 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 you got to run more infrastructure and cables everywhere, then that goes into the retail price. What do you think is going to happen with charges, like car charges? The gap between the wholesale price and the retail price is going to be huge. Because then they're gonna load in the bloat. They're gonna load a maintenance cost and a cleaning fee and an access charge and blah blah blah. It's gonna go up, and the gap between that wholesale price of charging your car and the retail price of what you actually get, it's gonna be a whole new fucking fuel saver all over again. You know, they're gonna have a little app out. You're gonna be looking for the cheapest place. Oh, but they said I can charge it at night with my solar panels. Oh, why is it so expensive? That's what's going to happen. There's going to be that gap. You think they don't want to play in that? That's the area they want to be in. They want to be in that gray zone where they can manipulate the costs and add in little service fees and charges. That's where the Renew Bros are. That's where they're sitting. They're waiting there. They're in that murky water for you. Anyways, let's continue on. Greg, fuck you and your charts. I'm going to make some of my own and we're going to see who can tell the difference. Anyways, let's continue on. Peter Wagent is on a fucking rip this week. I've seen him all over the place. He's popping up all over the place. Brilliant. Love seeing your work, Peter. Keep it up. Keep it. Can I call you Pete or Peter? Is it which one's best? Anyway, let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Anyway, what's he got? Over the past year, Australia's population over 15 years has grown by over the past year, Australia's population of over 15-year-olds has grown by 523,200, or 2.3%, the fastest in 14 years. Yeah, population of 20 to 24-year-olds up 4.7% over the year, adding to job supply and putting stress on the rental market. Yeah, this population's out of control. You can't do, Peter, yeah, you might agree with me. Let me know if you do, but if this was natural, if this was actually like natural population growth, you know, people having babies and going along, people having babies, birth, deaths, marriage, blah, 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 blah. If this was natural, there really wouldn't be too much of a problem, would there? But it's because it's forced. It's being force injected into the market, into the market, this sudden increase in demand where it's not coming through natural sources, so the adjusting has to take place very rapidly, and yeah, obviously that's going to boost prices. That's going to boost prices for a lot of things. It's not just housing. We always look at housing, but look at the other things you might need. The price of them is going to keep going up. It's hard. Anyways, dude, yeah, let me know, Pete. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think it's better just injecting the immigrants straight in, or is it better having children and having more babies, like a natural rate of growth? I think the natural rate of growth, obviously, people are going to have to pay for Medicare, schools. You're gonna have to pay for that. That's going to be that economic outlay through the until they're 18, basically. Oh, what was this year? 15. Okay, so 15 years of like government expenditure to raise a person, or just bring people in. Which I don't know. It's difficult. I'd go with just the locals. Just breed people. Just get breeding. Come on, Australians. Just lower the beer tax. If we just lowered the beer tax, took it away, just abolished it. Just abolish the beer tax. I think the population thing would look after itself. Not saying anything. You can make it up yourself. But I think it would look after itself. Just get rid of the beer tax. That's all. Just a friendly push in the right direction. Wow, this photo looks fucking fake. What's going on here? This is really weird. This is... Yeah, how did they do this? Okay, so someone's taken a photo and it was in a dark room. Yeah, I think the room was dark. Even though you can see this light coming down from the roof, it looks like, yeah, that's not... I think that's natural light, actually. Because it's coming down in these straight lines. You know, if you have lights in a roof, they'll project. Yeah, you can see the light holes here. Then they're not on. Okay, so this light's coming through from a roof or a sunlight or something like that. But the photo was still too dark. So what they did is they put the photo into a imaging editing software, and then they've just lifted the shadows. And that's why everyone's face is like here, and there's this guy's forehead, and this lady's face in particular. So it's overexposed. And they don't really look like they're... This guy looks like he's just... It looks like a cardboard cutout. It looks like they've just slid him in. Same with this girl. She looks like a cardboard cutout as well. Anyways, that's funny. Okay. Let's go on. A 33-year-old woman is fronted court today accused of trying to pin a traffic fine on the pilot who died in the SeaWorld helicopter crash. Holy fuck, that's a big one. Stephanie Bennett caused a commotion outside Beenleigh Court following her brief appearance before a magistrate. Wow, is she wearing a fucking hijab? Isn't that's the new way? Hey, if you get done for something real bad, dress up in a hijab and call yourself trans. That's it. You'll get off scot-free. Scot-free. No one will question you. You'll get support. You could start a GoFundMe. People would pay for your legal bills, everything. Just chuck on a hijab and call yourself trans. Do it. That's the new get out of jail free card for anyone. It works. Trust me. They wouldn't do it otherwise. Yeah. I don't blame them for it. I wouldn't try it. Oh, Adelaide West Terrace Ute. West Terrace Ute Rams Jaguar. Wow, really? Or is he just not watching? Bang. Okay. West Terrace. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Just wait. Go back. Oh, go back, please. Oh, go back to West Terrace, please. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, is that the Ford dealer? Or there's someone on that corner. Yeah. Oh, it's gone. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, Adelaide peeps. What happened to this building back here? This used to be Hawker's Corner. What happened? Did they go? I was going to say that Hawker's Corner. It's shady place to buy shitty food, but it's great. Yeah, West Terrace. Well, it looks like it's gone. Anyways, this guy just probably fell asleep, to tell you the truth. Really, it's probably in the morning. If we looked at the time, and who puts a dash cam? Like, see, this is Dash Cam Owners Australia. Man, that's like the boomer of all Facebook pages, isn't it? I bet you if I go on that, there's going to be a lot of people doing the big lap. They're doing the big lap live stream. They got the caravan, they got the dogs. They're doing the big lap around, and they're going to live stream the whole thing on Facebook. I bet you that's what's on that page. Not going to have a look, but yeah, it just looks like they've fallen asleep. And that's just a nudge. He didn't really damage him. But putting dash cam on the back of the car, I've never seen that before. Oh, I like that Porsche. That's a Macan. Nice. Okay, let's continue on, people. Antifa, and screaming in Matt Walsh's blog, What is a Woman, at the Iowa University. Antifa and far-left extremists tried causing attendees to fall down the stairs by dumping marbles all over the ground. Like, what the fuck is that? This is the adult equivalent of just throwing your Lego. Like, that's all they've done. But they're actually trying to hurt people going down the stairs. Because that could be anyone coming out of the university. It could be someone just studying late and it's like, oh, okay, I'll go home now. And pack up your books, you walk out, whoa, down the stairs. I'm like, what the fuck? Jesus. These people are deranged. Like, this is a weird cult. This is just a weird period of time. This is a timeline that's just weird. It's got a weird cult. Rachel McAdams. Armpit hair sparks mixed reaction. No, okay, look. So they would have done this photo shoot and they would have taken a while to edit these photos. Probably not, actually. Probably a short time. But they would have done some editing. There is no way that would have got passed without them knowing and approving. They did this deliberately. They want you talking about it. Who is Rachel McAdams? Well, now you got some hot pictures of her, so now you got an idea. Now that idea's in your head, she can go run for some new movie roles. Okay, let's get out of here. Far out. It would take me a year to grow that. I'm Italian. Lisa, I actually think, Lisa, seriously, I think, yeah, I'm half Italian. I think that would probably take me till 2 o'clock. What have we got now? 8 o'clock? 8 a.m.? Yeah, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. That'd be my 2 p.m. shadow, that one. Yeah. Jeez, I don't even think I could cut on the arm here. I need a whippersnipper or something to get in there. Fucking Victor. Anyways, Twitter verified. Leo. Yeah, what's going on? This fucking creeps just go after Leo. He's just like the perfect little bait for like these fucking online weirdos. Anyways. Wow, I'm shocked that people think a party called Australian Christians is only for Christians. Yeah, exactly. Why would it's like having a Muslim party, the Australian Muslim Council or whatever, and then the Buddhists show up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, artist's impression of Albanese government's plans to address the rental crisis. Yeah, and this would actually be a solution. This would actually be something. It might not be the best. Oh no, I did all tweets again. It might not be the best solution, but it would actually show that they're trying to do something and they're actually like, they actually have a plan. And so far we don't have that. We just have Jim Chalmers on the sideline commentating. Oh, looks like it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Oh, it even looks worse now. Anyways, who we got here? Brian Kavanagh. No more neocons, please. Jim Chalmers. Oz might lead the world on this. Okay, so they're talking about central banks. I don't know. US federal debt. I don't get it. Okay, anyways. Oh, monkeys. Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra's got monkeys. What else we got? Carolyn de Rosso. I'm all for restored diplomatic relationships with China. No argument from me, but the suggestion that national cabinet be held in Beijing is, in a word, obscene. Yeah, I think it is, Carolyn, but we got to think, like, piece it together. Piece the last 3 years together, Carolyn. They had a pandemic plan. They had a pandemic reaction plan in place of what we're going to do, what the nation was going to do. And what do? They threw it out the window and they took the plan from fucking China to national cabinet and pushed it through. This is just the national cabinet returning to its national roots. Natural roots, sorry. They're just returning back to China, that's all. I can't see, like, if they're just going to do that with the COVID policy, if they're just going to resort straight to communist China for the COVID policies, throw out the study that you did do with your own experts and everyone, throw that out the window. Now, we'll just take the one from communist China. Why not just move the whole federal cabinet there? And that's easier, isn't it? Lower, less Aldi bags. Yeah. Anyways, thanks, Carolyn. I'll continue on. It's nice to see you. Hello. Okay, let's go. Gray Connolly. Rest in peace to Father Maguire. One of the problems of the celebrity cleric, especially one the Guardian would approve of, is the price of their celebrity is disowning the faith. Yeah, I know. Like, see, that's the thing. That's the only time, they like this. The Guardian do this. The Guardian do it and the ABC do it too. they have like their figures. So if they have to talk about the Catholic Church, you know, they get the Father Rod Bowers or whoever it is, that fucking freak with the sign. You know, that one who was it's basically like the live, love, life. You know, like the you know, like the live, love, the peace, live, love, life. It's basically that, but the sign of the weekly virtue signal. Yeah, they're the only ones they can take. They're the only ones, and they're like, oh look, we got a priest. Well, no, we're not completely anti-Catholic. It's just that some of yous are bad, and this one's a nice one. So be more like that. That's why they use it. Anyways, I don't care. Guardian shit. Let's go on. Rakshan. Never forget the COVID government. Also, why is she yelling to an empty room? Well, that's the Senate. That's basically all the Senate is, isn't it? Even when it's full, it's empty. Nothing going on there. You just look at, oh, where is he? Where's the Senator CTE? Where? Yeah, you just look at Pocock. Do you think much is going on there? I think James Patterson has a lot going on there. See, like this is just a scary brat coming in to destroy your life. I think that's good. That's the face the Liberals should have. You know, you want someone serious. You want people that are serious. You don't want, you know, Bowen, Chris Bowen. How is that intimidating? Like, how is that? How do you? Chris Bowen's the last guy to be picked, and he's the last guy to be followed. Like, no one would naturally follow that man into anything. Your basis point is skepticism straight away. Like, you're not, yeah. Terrible. James Patterson, look, if this guy says, look, shit's about to get fucked, come with me and we're going to fix this, I'll go with him. And Bowen's there going, oh, no. Yeah, you know, I'll take James. Even though he's younger and, you know, he's probably very conservative, I'll trust him. I'm going to trust him. Yep, that's it. Okay, what's this one? A ripper, the closest park at shops. The driver's door even forcing to mall to minimize steps. Oh, wow, okay. That's not that bad, dude. Can we stop taking photos of people's parking and their driving and their riding and whatever? It's just publishing them online to shame them? What is this? What is this shit? It's worse than these fucking political tweets. Oh, no, it's a collapse of the housing industry. Yeah, but, okay, it's not about Dan, but Dan's trying to make it about himself. But it's about the housing industry in general. You know, like we saw before, with Pete was mentioning the population increase of the demand on housing. Yeah, that's cool. The demand on housing is going on, but why are these companies collapsing if the demand of housing is so high? Like, have you ever seen that before? Like when there's demand for something, like, I don't know, what's something that there's always demand for? I don't know, gyms, apparently fitness gyms, you know, people go and work out, there's always demand for them. So imagine if the demand's just increasing, but the gyms are closing. I've never, you know, gyms are always opening. There's always a new gym and a cafe, always next to each other. But imagine the demand going up and then the gym's closing. That doesn't happen. But that's what's happening with the building industry. These construction companies are going under when demand's already at like peak high. And as Pete pointed out before, it is forcing more people in. How is it? What's going on? There's an issue here, people. There's something big going on. It's not Dan's ears or his weird neck. How did this happen with his neck? All day you gotta sit like that. Fuck. Anyways, let's continue on. Look at this guy, the world's biggest butt plug. Jesus. Okay, next. Do you believe that science says, do you believe what the science says? I don't believe the science. That's the thing. That's where you lose me. You lose me there. Sorry. Software update next week will allow the processor size of 5 gigabytes. There is roughly... Imagine doing Twitter customer service bug fixing and then launching a Starship in the next few hours. There is a roughly 2 gigabyte compressed file size limit, so uploading at... What is this about? Edit looks like a file size limit, not next. Try to exporting launch. Yes, this is the thing. Twitter's got to fix. You know, I know it costs a lot. It costs a lot for the server space, like for these companies to run the servers to. That actually looks like Frankfurt. Where is it? Sydney Place laneways are open. Although a little moist. Yeah, but people, you've killed the cities, people. Anyways, yeah. it costs a lot to set up the video hosting and the video processing of, you know, for these websites. But that's where Twitter, I think, I could do this show, I could do this like live on Twitter. I could just do this live. I could open it up and I would post directly onto Twitter instead of YouTube. I don't like YouTube, really. I just upload there. I don't do anything. I don't try to get my numbers up or whatever. But on Twitter, I would. You know, Twitter, I can just upload a whole, what do I go for, about half an hour a day? Upload a whole thing. I think I'm only shooting in 1080p, so 720p, yeah. But even 1080p, that's going to be more than 2 gig for half an hour. But still, I could downscale it. I could, you know, make it small. I could put it into 720. But it would be awesome. Like, and that's I think, you know, creators want a space like Twitter where there's a lot more freedom of speech. There's less censorship. You have a huge audience and you're already plugged into certain networks. So you're already on that platform and you can share your other content on there. I think like that's the way, is video. Video, Elon. Elon, if you're watching, video. More video, please. Anyways, I might get out of here soon. I'm gonna go. It's raining today. It's raining. But I want to go out for a run anyways. I'm gonna get it done. Oh fuck, Ben Eltham. It's actually insane how aggressive the stage 3 tax cuts are. What about stage 1 and 2? Was stage 1 and 2? Were stage 1 and 2 regressive? Were they? I don't know. I like these guys talking about regressive taxes, but then they've spent all week talking about increasing taxes on the family car. You know, that's really going to hurt the poor more. They spent all week talking about emission standards for cars. They want cars to be more expensive. They want electricity to be more expensive. They want gas to be more expensive. Who do you think pays that, you fucking tards? Really? Who do you think pays that? Do you think the tax on gas when you go fill up your barbecue bottle, do you think the extra tax that you got to pay on that, do you think that's regressive? Losers. Anyways, let's get out of here. I'm going to go on to this. I'm going to go to Data Wrapper and I'm going to make some fucking Greg charts. And once I get back from my run, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be Greg charting all week. All weekend, I'm going to be Gregging. Anyways, have a great day, people. Enjoy yourselves. Try to get out. Be healthy. Yeah, this looks awful. Looks like I'm gonna hurt myself again. But yeah, it doesn't look good. Anyways, I got to do it anyways. You have to do this, even though it looks bad and looks dark. Once you're out, you're 20 minutes into your first lap or your circuit, whatever. Then you forget about it. You forget about this stage of looking out the window and it looks dark. Just get into it. Just get it done. Anyways, people, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm here Monday to Friday. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at the same time. So, peace out.